Hi everyone, it's Morgan from For the Love of Paper, and I'm back with another Project Live process video. This one is, I think, part 4 for November, so we are so close to being finished. Well, I am so close to being finished. I have done all my November layouts. I've just got to edit them and do the voiceovers for here, and then I can get started on my December layouts, and I'm hoping to have them done by the end of January and be 100% caught up with 2016, and then I can get started on 2017. So I am pretty much on track for my catch-up Project Life, and I am super happy about that. So these photos are some Christmas photos. They are from November. They're all of one event that we went to. Normally my Christmas photos are in December, but we had a few events and things in November, so that's why this one is in that month. And I went a little crazy with the embellishments and the making the cards and everything. I didn't use any pre-made filler cards for this layout. I made all my own cards, backgrounds, whatever you want to call it, to mount my photos on. So this layout did actually take me quite a while. Most of my Project Life spreads are done, 30 minutes, 40 at the absolute maximum. I think this one took me just over an hour to do, which is quite a long time really for me to do a Project Life spread. But I did put quite a lot into it. I mean, it's still quite minimal, I suppose, but it's also got quite a lot to it as well. It's a bit of a mixture. So yeah, it's a bit different to all my other layouts that I've done this year, but I just wanted to mix it up, and especially because it was a Christmas layout, I wanted to make it a bit more special. So I have my box of Christmas goodies out on my desk there. That is pretty much all the Christmas themed scrapbooking stuff that I have, other than a few other 12 by 12 papers. So I'm just going through and picking out little bits and pieces that I want to use. Most of these I have bought this year, even though some of them are from older kits. I got some stickers from Kaiser Craft for $1 a sheet because they were for like 2 or 3 years old, but they're still perfectly good for me. So just going through and pulling out a couple of pages from the 6x6 paper pad that I want to use. The one that's got the trees on it looks like triangles. They are actually kind of tree shaped, and they've got like a rose gold foiling on them, which is pretty cute. Quite like that. And this one just says ho 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 everywhere, which fits with the theme because it was a Santa visit. And yeah, you've probably seen this photo that I'm scrapping before. I did a 12 by 12 layout using this same photo, but I wanted to scrap it in my Project Life as well. This was when we went to a, what did they call it? Breakfast with Santa. And although the kids didn't actually get to eat breakfast with Santa, he was there once they had finished eating, and it was really fun. Sam enjoyed it. He had a really, really good time, and one of his little buddies from kindergarten and his family came along as well, so they got to hang out together and run amok in the shopping centre, and oh man, they nearly annihilated that place. they had the best time. And Sam fell asleep in the car on the way home, and it's only about a 15-20 minute drive from our house to the shopping centre, and he was completely sound asleep by the time we got home because he had worn himself out, and it was early in the morning too. I think the breakfast started at about 9, and then the whole thing, after we had our Santa photo, which we had to wait ages and ages for, they had us all like numbered. I think there was about 30 kids all up that went to this breakfast, and then they had us all numbered, and we were near the end, and it was just forever. So we probably didn't get out of there until after, probably close to 11 actually. It was quite late. and he was absolutely exhausted and fell asleep. And that sticker that I just stuck on there was something from, where's it from? One of the digital scrapbooking online stores. I can't remember the exact name of it. Oh, the Lily Pad. I can't remember who the designer is, but it is from the lilypad.com, and it is still available on there. And I just printed them off on a sticker sheet, a whole bunch that I liked. I think there was about 3 different packs of Christmas embellishments and stuff that I liked, and I bought them, saved them all, and then printed them off on some sticker sheets so they could use them on projects like this. So that's what one of those was. This is just a card, a tag from Kaisercraft. I think it was. Yeah, it was. And just use that as a filler card. And most of these I do trim down and put on another card. I think there's only 2 that I leave on the Collect app layout things. All the rest of them I kind of fancy up the cards a little bit. And I'm really loving this paper pad from the Reject Shop. I really, really like it. And I hope they do another Christmas one next year, because otherwise I would wish that I had bought 2 of these because it's really good. It's really functional. The colours are awesome. I've actually got two different ones. One's like the red and the green, the traditional colours, and the other one's kind of pink and black and gold foil and stuff like that. And they're great value. I think they're $3.99. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, for you Aussie girls that have also bought them. Yeah, it's pretty good value, I think. And now I wished I'd bought more of them. So I wanted to use that Christmas tree paper, and I also wanted to use that overlay. And it doesn't quite work because it does say you and me on it, but it doesn't, you can't quite see it because of the gold foiling on the paper. But I use it anyway. I don't care. It still works. And then I decided that I actually wanted a bigger photo. So I put that in there to remind me what I wanted to do. And then at the end I do go back and print a bigger 4x6 photo. 4x6. 3x4 photo to put in there. And that was just another sticker that I'd made up. Just layered a whole lot of elements together in Photoshop and turned it into a sticker and printed it out. Super duper easy. And I kind of, with the digital elements, I make up little things like that in Photoshop, and then I save them into a file on the Silhouette Studio so that then I can cut them with my Cameo, which sadly is broken at the moment. It has died in the butt. I have no idea what's wrong with it. Like, it turns on and it'll cut, but it won't do a print and cut, and it won't cut in the right spot. It's like the alignment's out, and I've done a calibration and I've adjusted the alignment, and I even made sure the software was updated, and nothing, absolutely nothing I do can get it to cut in the right position. It's like it's about 3 millimeters out vertically and about 1.5 millimeters out horizontally, which is really, really annoying for print and cut. It's alright for other things, but it's driving me crazy because I wanted to print out some planner stickers because I really wanted to start doing a plan with me video on the channel. But the night before, I tried to print the stickers and cut them out so that I could film the video over the weekend for my next week's planner spread, and I could not get it done. So that will just have to wait for another week, unfortunately. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you actually want to see a plan with me style video. I know there's a few people that do them, but I've just kind of got into the whole adding stickers to my planner, and It's fun. It is quite fun. It took me a while to get into it. Like, I've had a planner for it a couple of years, but I've never really got into the whole decorating it and everything like that. So it's been a bit of an experiment for me this last few weeks. I think I started just before Christmas. So let me know if you want to see those or not. Anyway, enough of a tangent. I'll go back to the layout. So the second previous card that I did, I just cut out a strip of paper and stuck it down the side. This one, I'm using the leftover ho 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 paper that I'd used up the top, and then I got these stickers from the Craft embellishment sheet. I don't actually know what collection that's from. I'm pretty sure it's the 2015 one of those collections. They normally do 2 or 3 a year, and I'm pretty sure it was from 2015. But the colours match perfectly, and that's all that matters to me. So I do put the stickers top and bottom, but I forget to start off with, so it just is like that. And that little photo is of the boys both sitting on Santa's knee. They had their photos taken separately, but while they were doing one in between his friend and us, they both got to sit there and talk to Santa, and I just snapped a quick little picture on my phone. I'm not really sure if he meant to do that or not, but too bad. I did. They weren't taking photos of them anyway, so I don't think they minded too much. Well, they didn't say anything. So they did that, and the previous photo was them, or Sam, waving to Santa as he arrived at the shopping centre, and they had real reindeer there and everything. It was so cool. And these little stickers, I do actually pause the video so you don't have to watch me cutting those out. They say all I want for Christmas, and I thought that was quite appropriate for the Santa photo sitting on his lap. So yeah, I just cut those ones out. They were, again, part of the sticker sheet that I made, but for some reason I must not have put cut lines around them or something in the Silhouette Studio, so I just hand cut those ones out. And I think I call that card done. Yeah, no, oh, then I realized it was actually too big. I hadn't trimmed down the white cardstock to fit. That one at the side, on the right in the middle, I do my journaling on that one at the end, after I've turned the camera off. And then this one, I just go through and write breakfast with Santa using these letter stickers. I'm not sure where they're from. I got them in the kit last year. But again, the process, the magic of video editing, I edited that bit out, so you do not have to watch me spend 2 minutes sticking little stickers down to a page. And these are the embellishments that go with the paper pad that I'm using for most of this layout. So we'll just go through, pick one of those out to add to that card. I thought that little cupcake one was perfect because they did actually have some little cupcakes at the breakfast. I know, breakfast with kids and cupcakes, isn't your usual thing to have, but it was a treat, so I didn't really mind too much. They actually put on pretty good food for them. They had the Boost juice there, provided all the kids with a small juice. They had Subway sandwiches, I think. They had some really nice bakery bread. It was just awesome. Anyway, guys, that is this layout done. So I will, oh no, it's not. I tell a lie. I thought that was all that I'd done. Oh, I just went and added a couple of labels to those two pictures because I didn't like that they were the only ones that had the date and the journaling on them from the Collect app. So yeah, I just got stuck a couple of labels and embellishments down on there with some journaling. It's pretty much, I did almost the exact same journaling that was printed on the card, but I just wanted it to be a bit more cohesive, so every card had some sort of embellishment on it. That one's them hanging out in front of Santa's cottage, and the bottom one is Sam patting the reindeer. They are so soft, by the way. If you have not patted a reindeer, I don't know where you can go to do that. You probably can't in many places, but if you do get the opportunity, do it, because they're super soft. And their antlers, before their fur falls off, are so soft as well. I couldn't believe it. It was like velvet on their antlers. And yeah, so I think I am finished with this layout now. So I will thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this Project Life Process video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!